I'm Brandon Mueller, and thank you for joining us on the Chaminade Broadcasting Network. Today we'll be talking about everything from the fashion show to the Medal of Justice Award. Tim?
I'm Tim Brubeck, and today I'll be giving you an update on the professional and Chaminade sports. We hope you enjoy today's show.
So I'm here with Mr. Schmidt right now, and looks like he is in favor with the sweaters. What are your views on my
Student dress code was implemented, and the change was made a few years ago to try to make sure that we could identify our students, keep our students looking proper, but in line with Marianist education, adaptation, and change. Maybe it's one of those things that could be readdressed, kind of like our phone policy. You know, until this year, the phone policy wasn't supposed to be out. Fashion has changed. Maybe it's something that we could look at.
So do you think sweaters are that thing that could potentially in the future be something that could identify Chaminade students?
I think that would need to be outlined in a dress code, and students would have to adhere to it. So if there were sweaters that were distinguished by color, sweaters that had an insignia, something that would be well kept and keeping our students looking appropriate, then maybe that's something that could be added to the dress code.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks for that insight, Brandon and Evan. Now, in other news, a Justice Award is given out to the students who do outstanding service outside of school. This year's recipients for the award are Senior Drew Haynes and Junior Michael Faust. Congratulations, guys, and keep up the work.
As many of you know, the Chaminade High School and Middle School will be going through some administrative changes. For example, Mr. Bander will be retiring and stepping down, as Mr. Guidry will be taking over as the new middle school principal. Earlier this week, I had the opportunity to catch up with Mr. Guidry and ask him about some of the new changes.
Thanks, Jack. I'm joined today with Mr. Guidry, the appointed new middle school principal for the year of 2013-14. Mr. Guidry, what do you have planned for the next couple of years as you take your new office?
We are looking forward to continuing the good work of the middle school. You know, it's got a great reputation. It has produced really great students who do really well in high school, and I think the goal is just to continue to let it grow and flourish, to give our students a really great learning experience in middle school, to prepare them to do really well in high school. So there's no big changes on the docket. There's no things we're looking to overhaul. I mean, the school is great as it is, and we just want to keep that going. Give the teachers the support they need to do the work that they're doing with our students, and give the students and the parents just a really good experience in the Chaminade Middle School.
How are you feeling about your nomination, and how is your family taking it?
We're excited about it. It'll be a good change of pace. You know, it's something I've kind of gone to class for and trained for in a lot of ways academically, but never really knew if it was something that I would do or not with my career. But the invitation was welcomed, and like I said, it'll be a good change of pace. It'll be very different from what we do now, from what Mr. Valhouden and I do at campus ministry now. But it won't be any less exciting or less ministerial or pastoral for us. It's really vocational certainly for me. It's something I look forward to. I guess a different way to kind of view my ministry, you know, with the school and with the work we do.
All right, well, this was Mr. Guidry, and back to you guys.
Thank you very much for that interview, Brandon. Now, how about them St. Louis Blues? In their first 6 games, they're 5-1, with 2 key wins coming against rival teams of Nashville and Detroit. Tonight, they play the Columbus Blue Jackets. In high school sports news, Jack Radicek was able to catch up with our varsity head basketball coach, Kelvin Lee, to get an interview with him. Jack?
Hi, I'm Jack Radicek here with CSBN. I'm here with Coach Lee of the Chaminade varsity basketball team. So, Coach, how do you feel the season's going so far?
I think it's going according to plan. We got a bunch of young kids, 3 freshmen up, and they're growing up. And it's been a fun first part of the season. And started out kind of slow, but again, we're young, maturing on the spot, and I feel like we're getting better now. We're playing at a good time. We're playing our best basketball at a good time of the year.
Yeah, speaking of maturing, how do you feel your team's been maturing? Because as you said, a lot of young players, a lot of meshing that has to happen with only 2 seniors.
Yeah.
How do you feel it's going so far?
I think it's going great. I think I can watch you guys. The chemistry is getting a whole lot better. And it starts with Andy and Jack, the 2 seniors, and they're beginning to be seniors and show that leadership that we so much needed for such a young team.
And then, are you going to look to any specific player to carry the rest of the season, or are you looking for more like a group effort?
I think it's going to be a team effort more than anything. I got Andy's beginning to play a lot better. But again, the team, in the playoffs, the best teams are the teams that win.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
I'm Jack Radicek here with Coach Lee, CBN News.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim and Jack. Now you're wondering, why is this all set up and why is there a stage in the Skip Vera Center? That's because tonight we have our very own annual Mothers Club fashion show. And boutique shopping and cocktails start at 5:30, while the fashion show does not start until 8. Our very own member, Brandon Mueller, will be modeling off some new clothes. So please come and join us and have some fun while we're modeling off clothes. And that's all we have for tonight. On behalf of the CBN News team, thanks for watching and stay classy, Chaminade.